Welcome to your meditation with a focus on your breath. So go ahead and get settled in a comfortable upright position with your hips just slightly above your knees if you're sitting on the floor, or you can sit in a chair with something supporting your low back. And take a deep breath in and an audible breath out. Check in with how you're feeling physically in this moment. And notice places in your body that feel at ease and places in your body that may or may not have some tension or a sense of stuckness. And without trying to change it, just notice those places in the body and let them be. And now check in with yourself mentally, emotionally. Check in with your mental space, your emotional space. Notice how you're feeling. If you could put a name or a few names to the feelings, whether it's happy or sad or clear or cloudy, just name them and then let them be. Bring your attention to your breath. And as you breathe in, you can say to yourself, I'm breathing in. And as you breathe out, say to yourself, I'm breathing out. Just in your mind, I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. Let that be the task for your mind throughout this meditation practice, is to just simply put your attention on your breath and say, I'm breathing in when you're breathing in. And in your mind, say, I'm breathing out when you're breathing out. And without forcing the breath to be any different than how it wants to be, you can see if it starts to slow down and the space between the I'm breathing ins and the I'm breathing outs begins to lengthen. Our minds are made to think. That's what our brains do. So that's why we give it a task. And if your mind starts to wander off or thoughts pop up, without any extra effort or energy towards the thinking, just redirect your attention, your thoughts back to the task of saying to yourself, I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out at whatever pace your breath wants to be. Again, if your mind wanders off, bring it back to the breath. See if you can slow the breaths down even more. if your mind wanders off, just notice and simply begin again, returning to the breath. For this last part of the practice, you can let go of the calling out of the breath and just witness the breath. Let go of the thinking altogether and be in the experience of the breath in your body. Always coming back to the experience of the breath in the body. Leave your hands where they are, or bring one palm against the sternum and rest the other palm on top of that hand. Check in with how you're feeling now. Physically, how are you feeling now? Just notice without judgment. And then mentally and emotionally check in with how you're feeling now. If you could put a name to it. It might be the same as when you started, and it might be different. Just let it be perfect. It's likely it makes sense that you're feeling how you're feeling. So if you can give yourself permission to just be. And as you move throughout the rest of your day, in moments of pause, whether it's at a traffic light or waiting for someone to answer the phone, or any moments where normally you would reach for something to fill in the space, the invitation is to, instead of filling in the space with something else, could you notice your breath and say to yourself, I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. Create little pockets of meditative, on-purpose breathing moments. And thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.